Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and take out the rack and pinion for a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. So I've done most of the work as far as the bolts and unscrewing, and so now it's just going to be a matter of showing you how it actually comes off, or what you have to do for it. And then we'll get it out and then you can see what it looks like. So first things first. So the first thing that you have to do is you have two big bolts on the back side right there. This one's obviously off, and right here. So those are going to be a 15/16. So you have to take those out, and those are what hold the main body here. They screw into these pieces right here. And then the other bolts, so you'll have to take this piece out. So this connects all the way up to the power steering pump, which is right there. And then you have this one that connects over to the oil cooler right there. Right there. So that's gonna have to come off. This will come off. And then you have this nut, which is a half, that connects up to the steering column. That will do that last, because that'll hold this whole thing in place while all the other bolts are done. So then you have the tie rod ends right here. This one, I believe it's 11/16, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll put it in the details down below. And then, so the hard part there, the tricky part with this is that once you get this off, it's beveled, so it's like a cone. So when you tighten this screw on, it pulls this thing down and cinches it really tight, and you can kind of see that bevel, and we'll look at it after it's out. So if you take this off, unscrew it, and you hit it, I use the 3-pound, just a 3-pound hammer, and you use that, and that'll pop it out, and then this will move freely. I've already done that again, so we'll just, so you can kind of see, but we'll go ahead and finish this and now actually just do the process of removing it. So let's do it that way. Okay. Let's go right there. Okay. So let's start taking everything off. There we go. Now I'll get the tie rod ends. Okay, now it's just sitting on these screws, or these bolts. It's already out. So I want this to kind of catch some of the fluid. I've already drained it, but unfortunately it just continues to drip until I can actually go ahead and try to put this up and get this completely up and out of the way so it catches all of it in this piece right there. Now this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. Okay. I drained most of this last night when I took it all apart, but what you'll find is if you actually turn the wheel back and forth after you open this, it's going to kind of get a lot of it out of this gearbox. But there's no, well, it sat overnight, stuff settled and pooled, so now there's more. So those parts are done. Now they're sitting on the bolt, so what we'll need to do is take the 1/2 inch, I've already loosened it, and pull it completely out. And now, so once I get this pulled out, I'll just set it up. So these two pieces are up, and then that should prevent the draining. So pull both of these. Ooh, I want to free this tie rod end first. Kind of wiggle it and turn it up. There. Now it's out. You still have these bolts I'll reuse since they're not messed up or anything, so I can just use them again. So that's a quick and easy how-to without all the nonsense of screwing and stuff like that. So that's how you take off the rack and pinion.